We are here at La Mesa, and this is the Midwest Passage Freedom. It is on the Mercedes 170 extended chassis, and it is beautiful. Let me show you around. Up front has this nice trim kit on the bottom, lots of safety features with the camera here in front, and then the cameras on the side. Just has this really nice clean look all the way down the side. One of the things I really like about this setup is the layout. This side of the van is just nice and clean. Come over here and you can see they did a really good job of like hiding all of your controls, so there's not a lot of extra, penetrations on the side. It's just nice and clean, tucked away. Must have a generator, because that's what that is. And then here's your shore power. It's got some nice windows that slide open, so these will give you lots of good airflow. Here in the back, I did confirm it can tow about 5,000 pounds, so like a small trailer, some bikes, nice capacity there. It is on the 3500 XD chassis and is all-wheel drive, so definitely one of my favorites. And again, that nice clean look. They do have exterior HDMI and power, so you can set up a TV or whatever outside. Just a nice option. And this layout is pretty impressive. I actually really like this one.
Have you ever seen this one?
I have not seen this exact layout.
Wow.
Wow,
look at these chairs.
So this has really nice seating for 4 people. So we could use this for, somebody can sit here while we're driving. You can turn them around and, have a nice little place to sit and eat, play cards, do all those kind of things. So just a nice setup. It uses a lot of room, in my opinion.
And is this the TV?
So yes, this can be your TV that's up here with nice sound system. Looks like it's Alpine speakers. You've got your little control system.
I think it's not plugged in.
Oh, it must, yeah. The fridge is on, but hey, there we go.
Oh, cool. Oh, cool. Turn the lights on.
Let's see, lights.
Let there be light.
Before we get too far into the back, we just noticed that there's this cool little control panel right here. So you can control everything in the coach right here while you're driving. So if you need to turn some lights on, you forget something while you're driving, you want to check on the status of water or propane or whatever, this is super, super nice to have this here in addition to right above the galley and back by the bed, which we'll show you in just a second. What else can I say other than this is an awesome Mercedes chassis with just a ton of cool features. I don't know what this setup is for here. This must be your backup camera, maybe?
Yeah, but then what's that?
So then this is just your normal stereo sound system, but very cool. Looks like you do have like temperature controls. There's really not anything special there.
And look at everything on that steering wheel. What?
You have like a massage chair?
Stop it.
Oh my goodness. On those long drives, you die and go to heaven. That's amazing. That is so awesome to be able to get some relief while you're driving on those long days.
Wow, I'm sold.
I am sold.
Okay.
All right, let's continue. So, whoa. So before we go too far, nice little storage up above the seat. You've got a nice full-size window. Lots of cool like USB, power, storage, cup holders. I mean, and again, these seats also have the massage chairs. Yes, they do. So let's take a look. Wow, that's a very deep sink. Very nice. Nice sleek look. Get some LEDs built into the countertop.
Wow.
With a nice 2-burner induction stove. So A lot of times you only see the single burner, but this one having a second one, then you can actually like, make a meal. That's
Does
pretty
that
cool.
window open or is it just a shade?
So this does open. So the door is on the other side, but it's a nice full-size tinted window. And then let's see, let's start up here. So again, nice storage. Everything is like lined, looks very, very nice. You've got your microwave, which let's see, is this a induction microwave? I don't think so. But oh, look at this. Because you've got that nice deep sink, you've got a nice little place where you can store, your sponges and what have you. Nice drawers. Look at the edges here, like dovetailed drawers. And they secure very tightly, so. Yep. I do have to admit, drawers are a little small, like for pots and pans. So nice size refrigerator. And you've got a couple more drawers. Oh, perfect.
Trash can.
Nice little trash can. And then maybe like a silverware drawer.
Utensil. Yep.
So, cool.
Okay.
All right, let's check out the driver's side. Here in the bathroom, it's got a double door. The bathroom doors open up nice and wide so you can actually get in and out. A lot of times you're kind of doing the shimmy trying to get by the door, but these open so you can have access. But it has, here, I'll move this. It has a nice little sink with the shower head built into it and a toilet. Nice little porcelain toilet, and you've got plenty of room. One disadvantage, but this is an issue with all of the Mercedes, is our height. So I'm kind of in the ceiling, but you know what? You can just sit down and shower. It's not a problem. Okay. So one nice feature is you do have these button latches so that it secures it while you're driving down the road. Moving here to the back, you have a nice big powered bed. So obviously this will come down. Your extra cushions will fill in the middle. You have this little extra piece, and then you can take these cushions to make a nice full-size bed. And then this comes down.
Perfect.
Awesome. Just everything tucks away. So nice and clean. There's your wheel well, a little bit of power stuff. Here is your like power panel. You've got a mount for a Lagoon table. And then on this side, looks like your water pump and some controls. So fairly easy to get to. Cool. So we'll do overhead and then we'll work our way back down. So overhead here, you got a nice long storage cabinet. You've got another like just enormous panel that goes all the way back to those back doors. You've got another one on this side. And then we'll have to switch places, but you've got all your different control modules. So this is for your heater. You've got your, I believe that's your carbon monoxide detector down there. You've got another control panel for all of your lights with
That's
USB
crazy.
power.
Oh.
And then you've obviously got another TV with controls for your radio entertainment system. And I believe, yes, these are your nice windows that open. So you should be able to just slide them? Question mark? Yes. Oh, wonderful airflow. It's so warm here today.
Yep. And then look at this LED lighting still.
Yes.
That's
under lit LED lighting.
You probably can change the colors.
That's so nice.
And then another window.
So one on this side as well.
Yep. Same thing. Cool.
Oh, perfect.
Cool.
That is for your heater, your temperature control. And then we've got our overhead air conditioner. So obviously this is what's going to keep us cool. And I say gonna keep us cool because, you never know. I have never seen a massage chair in a van. I've fallen in love.
When we build one out.
Yes, when we build ours, this is a must-have.
Yeah.
Definitely need this.
Yeah. And the lighting, there's plenty of lighting everywhere. It's dimmable.
I think so. It's got, we missed this.
Oh.
And it has a nice exhaust fan up front. And just the attention to detail is so nice. I mean, you can see they put this nice grate on it. It blended in, and I actually didn't even see it at first.
That's cool.
Look at this screen door. It is so nice. Nice, good seal. If you've got pets, You know, they're not going to tear through that. That's that like security type screen mesh.
Wow. Okay, so the only thing we didn't talk about was the price.
So last but least, the price. This is $192,000. That is quite steep. However, when you compare to some of the other vans like the Storyteller, you know, Beast Mode.
Which is a similar price.
Similar price, smaller, but a little more off-road capable. You're definitely in that neighborhood. This is actually cheaper than a Storyteller. And when you even compare it to some of the other vans that are out there, you know, they're on similar chassis.
Gretsch.
The Gretsch, that's a great example. This is in the ballpark of those. Little pricey, but not terrible. Not
okay,
terrible.
So everybody wants to know, what's the Bob score?
Okay.
Let's start with price.
Price. Ooh, probably like an 8 on price. It's a little pricey for me, but I struggle with that because you get so much, it is worth it. So I'm gonna go with an 8. Exterior. So my exterior rating on this one, a 10.
What?
Absolutely.
You gave a 10?
I gave a 10. So a couple things. One, I'm a fan of white just because here in Arizona, it's so hot. It looks clean even when it's not. So I'm a fan of white. The like exterior lines, it's a window van, so it's got a nice consistent window look. They also did a good job of like hiding all of the extra components or the exterior components like your water, your power, all that stuff. So just a nice clean exterior with some of the cool safety features. And it includes everything you need, like an awning and lights and everything. So I give it a 10. I don't think you can get much better than this. So interior, I'm gonna give it a 9.8.
What? Literally, where do we go up? We can't go up from here, Bob.
I know, we started right at the top and it's only down from here. So here's my thing. We have not seen any Midwest Passage Freedoms other than this one. And my only comment would be the interior is a little dark. And so that's why you just lose a little tiny bit, is maybe they make it in a little bit lighter color. I'm a fan of lighter, but this color scheme really works.
It hides dirt, Bob. It hides dirt.
And it's true. This dark brown and the kind of, I'll call it grayish black color, whatever that is, the wood color, they match really well together. Looks really nice.
But you would have liked it just a tad lighter.
Just a tad lighter. Okay. So I'm nitpicking here, but you know, I would do that. Let's see. Let's walk through one by one. The cab. So I would give that probably a 9. I know that Mercedes makes a slightly upgraded like head unit with a bigger like screen on it, and they didn't use that one. Not that it's a negative. I don't know if you need it, but that'd be one area you could improve. But the massage chairs,
10.
The having the actually second and third controls up front so that you can control everything, 10. The seats and the quality, 10. So just a great cab area.
I think for us though, I would knock off a point because I wouldn't want 2 more seats.
Yeah, that was
because you can't sleep them. Usage of space, unnecessary.
Yes, maybe one option, and we'll have to look and see if they have other layouts. But if you didn't have this 4th chair and you had a little more room here in the front, I think that could work, because having the 2nd or the 3rd seat in the back, where you can sit and work or what have you, relax, and so you're not in the cab or up front, that might be a great option. But I do agree, it does eat up some space here having 4 seats that I don't know if we would use this very often. So the bathroom, I think overall is a good thing. I like the porcelain toilet. It has a sink, and they did a good job of, putting a shower head sink combo in there. My only issue, and it's really an issue with all Sprinters, is that we're just tall, and in order to get the drain and everything in there, you lose a lot of headroom, and so you just don't have a lot of headspace. So you have to basically sit down in order to take a shower.
So what would you rate it?
So
the Bob score? The
Bob score, I think all in all, I'd probably go with 6.
I was going to give it a 7.
I'm a little harsh, but again, it's just the room piece.
Yeah. Okay. Bed.
So the bed. Now, we do not have a motorized bed. Lots of you guys have commented that we shouldn't be scared of it, and they're amazing. So I will see past that. But I think just everything that surrounds that bed makes it really nice. The TV, the stereo sound system that's back there, the controls so you can turn on all of your lights and
heat and
the
air
heat.
and
So like when you wake up in the middle of the night, you don't have to walk to the front of the van to turn something on like we do. And so that is, I just really like that. Bob score bed. I'm gonna go 7.
Okay.
7.
Okay.
I worry about the different cushions and the lines in there. I've never slept on one, so I'd have to give it a try. Galley. Let's see. I think I'm gonna go 8 on the galley, and here's why. I love the deep sink. That's really nice. The cabinetry and everything is very high quality. I'd like a drawer that has a little bit more depth to it, just so you can put like pots and pans and things like that in there. But again, not necessary. And it does have a 2-burner induction stovetop. Although I have to admit, I'm not an induction fan. I still think that this is a great setup though with the 2 burners. And again, I think the only other issue I'd have is just that it's a dark countertop. So I'm being picky, but that's what I would have to say, an 8. Okay, so last one up, the chassis. So I would give this chassis a 9. I am a Mercedes fan, and I always kind of ding Mercedes at the same time because their maintenance is very expensive. So that's just the reality of having a Mercedes. But it is all-wheel drive, 3,500, the towing capacity. It's got some nice safety features on it. So all in all, I would still go with a 9. I think this is just a great chassis and a lot of cool features.
When comparing it to a Ram ProMaster and Ford,
okay,
what would the score be?
That's a tough one. So ProMaster, I would definitely rate this much better than the ProMaster because you have the all-wheel drive capability plus the dually in the back, so your ride stability is going to be very nice. And to be honest, I love the Ford, but yet I have never driven one and stayed in one. So
that's coming soon.
That's coming soon, but that's what I'm really looking forward to. So for me to rate it against a Ford, I'd have to spend some time in it.
Okay, so Bob score.
So overall Bob score on
everything of this thing.
Everything. I'm gonna go with an 8.8. I think when I take a look at everything all inclusive, tons of amazing features. The places that I nitpick are gonna be things like the color, the interior color, this 4th seat,
the price,
and the price.
Yep.
But all in all, this is a beautiful van. I really like it, and I'm looking forward to seeing more of them. So if you're here in Phoenix and you want to see this, La Mesa is having an RV show up at the Glendale Stadium starting on October 12th, and you can get to see this for yourself. If you're there, let us know. We would love to hear and see what your opinions are. And let us know your score. Did I rate it okay? Is there something I missed? I'm definitely curious to hear from you guys. That's all we have for today, guys. Until next time, bye. One thing that's really cool, when it's time to go, just push the button.
And then what? What?
It closes itself. Let's go.